recording now.
So
It's just Velcro zip ties down there. Not zip ties, but Velcro ties.
no, but he wants an arm. You want to
Oh.
share mine? Like this?
Oh, he doesn't have an arm. That's why he's so sad. I need to get another arm.
Okay. Who wants to read the ad read for today?
I would love to.
Okay.
Oh,
I would
I'd love to.
All right, I'll pull it up for you.
You sent it, right?
I did send it.
Is this thing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is your headphones on good?
What?
Headphones on good?
What?
Okay.
What?
Great deal. All right, everybody good? Timmy, let me know when you're ready.
I'm just sitting here.
Are you gonna
Do the
like,
music. I'm gonna do the music.
no?
turn
Are
it
you gonna do like a live Instagram or something? It's all set up.
on. What?
You can do like a Instagram live.
Please don't.
That's too much.
Hey,
I haven't gotten there.
hey, you want to be the social media
Do you want to take it over?
guru?
Do you want to take it
No, fuck no.
over? Okay.
Guys, don't fight.
Don't fight. Okay.
Hey, you just hit mommy at the dinner table.
That's a good one. Hey, welcome back to another episode of Shut the Fuck Up. No one's listening. You got me, Dex. We got Kevin and Timmy and a special guest here. But first, this episode is brought to you by...
This episode is brought to you by Bubba's Pumpkin Munch, the only gas station where the bathroom has a body count and the hot dogs have an unknown expiration date. Need gas? Maybe. We're not sure if pump number 3 works. Feeling snacky? Try our lukewarm sushi or mystery meat burrito, because food safety laws are just suggestions, right? And don't forget our beer cave. If you can fight off the raccoon that lives in there, you drink for free.
Hey!
So next time you're low on gas or even lower on standards, stop by Bubba's Pumpkin Munch, where the only thing guaranteed is regrets. Disclaimer, we are not responsible for food poisoning, stolen car parts, or any life choices made under the influence of our discount tequila. No refunds, ever.
All right. Bubba's Pump and Chump. What? Chump and Pump?
Chubby pump?
Yeah.
Pump chump.
You have to get the sponsor's
Yeah.
name correct.
Well, we're getting paid. It doesn't matter. So, Kevin, why don't you introduce our guest today who's making a comeback?
Well,
Don't call it a comeback. He's
This-
been here for years.
this beautiful, beautiful angel of a man.
Aw.
Yeah, is that good or bad? That's so sweet. Look at this guy. He's fucking adorable. I love it.
And that's our episode.
Strong?
It's just
Strong? Are you
Let's call
single?
it, let's call it a
You
wrap.
single?
Yeah.
Yeah? You single for the night? Single for the night?
Kevin.
This is Dr. and your brother Eric,
Best friend.
best friend, extraordinaire.
There you go.
Hey.
Welcome back to the show.
Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
Back
It feels-
for a redo.
Yeah.
It feels great to be back.
And I want to apologize for the last time you were on, because we were in that beginning phase where I refused to do any editing until that episode, and then this guy got super pissed off. I was like, well, fuck. Now I gotta take an extra little bit, listen to the episode, maybe actually hear what we actually said, and so I can write down descriptions. But I'm glad we're having you back, and let's make this one a better one.
It's really cool to be back. And I was thinking to myself, what could I say when I came back? And I'd be like, man, I was here at the beginning.
You were.
And,
Yeah.
and look at you guys now.
when he sucked.
Yeah,
and
it's
now he
basically
now
the
we
same
have
exact thing, right?
Now we have an old work phone that we converted into YouTube.
No, that's our professional camera.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Don't
one.
look at
that one.
Yeah, don't look at the camera.
It's like
Don't look at the camera.
it's like 8 models ago.
Same one I have.
Models ago.
So how you been, Eric, since you've been away?
Life is good, man. Got absolutely, I was going to say no complaints. I got a shit ton of complaints.
We can talk
But
about it.
but yeah, I mean everybody is happy, healthy. I'm still the biggest fan. I listen all the time, and then I get pissed when a new episode is not dropped
Yeah.
because it fucks up my workout.
Well, I'm sorry. Well, now the way we got it scheduled is every Wednesday at noon is when I drop a new one.
Wednesday.
So we're doing it just once a week. So right now we have probably
700.
six or 10 episodes in the queue, ready to roll out. So
Did you say 6 or 10?
yeah, because there's a couple bits where I have to review.
It's
Like,
not an exact science.
well, there's a couple that you said we shouldn't post those because it was like one family night you did one. There's a Kevin's thought that
That's so bad. It was
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
bad.
right.
How
How
was
so
so bad.
6.
so, six.
So we're good
Yeah.
through like 2028.
Yeah, basically we can just sit back and cruise now.
Yeah, but it's good to do it that way.
What?
I tried to get Tim and I to do a cruise podcast,
Yeah.
but then we got too drunk.
That's been the best time to do one though.
It would have been low quality.
Wait, did
I
you
mean,
say low? Or
low quality.
Or below, like below?
Low quality. I mean, it would have just been on the phone,
Below deck.
recording on the phone. So it would have been kind of like your shitty ones.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, you could have taken the setup. You could have taken these little mics.
Yeah,
you
could have
Could have did a lot.
done a lot of things.
next cruise.
I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be another cruise. But,
Tom Cruise.
oh.
Well,
Call back.
next time when we go to Ocean Shitty, we can do another one.
Oh, yeah.
Are you guys going again this year?
Oh yeah.
Who's playing?
Every-
Brad's favorite.
Everybody.
Band.
509.
Well, at least it wasn't me for the first time this time.
That's right there. Damn it. That's fine.
Yeah. So so Green Day is going to be the headliner. But anyways, I know we have other things going on. Just glad to have you back, man. And what did you bring for us today as guests bring treats?
Guest bring treats.
Yeah.
Well, this guest brings treats.
Did
Yeah.
you bring the
I-
Winstons?
No. But why do the Winstons say tobacco and water?
Because that's all it is.
That's all
In
it is.
paper.
There's no extra stuff that I used to add back in the 90s.
What,
80s.
well, what is the water piece?
I think
That should be tobacco and paper.
just be dipped in water, maybe. I don't know.
It's
Because they're
tobacco.
dry as shit, probably.
No, tobacco in the water that it comes in, that it grows in. That comes from the sky.
Hydroponics.
It's from the sky. I don't fucking know.
All right. I thought it was like a joke pack or something.
Oh,
like
no.
that. We
No.
might have to smoke one
No.
just to make sure that they're still good.
There's an open pack in the fridge of Lucky Strikes. Lucky Strikes Golds.
Lucky Strikes.
Lucky
I
Strikes.
may have smoked 3 of them out there.
Today?
Not today, but total. I bought them when I went down to Florida because I was stressed
Yeah,
out.
you said you smoked, and then you said you smoked
I smoked
one.
one, and then since Muti was gone last week, I was having some issues, and so I went underneath the deck. There might be a Hefeweizen can that has 2 extra butts in it. Because I just went on the deck with Bianca and smoked it.
You okay, buddy?
Yeah, I'm good.
Right.
But guess what?
You need to talk it out?
Those cigarettes were so good.
Okay. Because this is, therapy.
It is therapy.
Remember?
Yeah, it is.
Your therapy.
I don't talk
session,
about
so-
deep issues. I just
No.
it's just
I don't
talking
talk about the cause.
Yeah, I don't cause about root cause stuff. I just talk to guys and it makes me feel better.
Oh,
Talk to guys.
Yeah. I mean, you're supposed to keep your
Do you
emotions
like guys?
deep down below where they belong. No, my name's not Mac.
So, if you don't remember.
Oh, so I brought some.
Oh, yeah. What did you
you're still here.
Oh, wait, is this thing on?
Who's this guy?
I
Oh my god.
It's fine. Just keep going.
I know. I was distracted.
Yeah, focus.
I brought some apple infused bourbon that I concocted myself, and I threw in that word "special" for you.
Thank
guys.
you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Right.
Is that what's in the
Bottle.
Yeah.
Bottle. Yeah.
I was trying to think of the
Decanter.
Yeah. I was
It's a
trying to
cool
think-
decanter. It's a Customs and Border Protection decanter
Ooh,
that
nice.
I got for doing a workshop for them.
Oh.
Are you gonna have to give that back?
Yeah.
San
Slutzy?
Antonio.
What do you say? He's just gonna rinse it out and give it back to him.
Well, maybe they're taking their stuff back. They're trying to save money.
What do you mean, Phil?
Huh?
What do you
The border. It's like you can't just let stuff go through now. You don't know what's in it.
Talk it out, bud. Use the words.
I'm just asking. It's just a question. I don't know.
It's mine.
Okay.
I earned it.
You didn't pay for it though.
No, I caught some people illegally crossing the border,
Say, give me that.
so they rewarded me.
Fair enough.
So you were the coyote?
The mule.
I was the wolf.
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah, coyotes bring them across. Wolves attack them.
Coyote. In Guatemala.
In Guatemala. Yeah. And he was kind of quiet with it besides your giggles.
I know. We've only been recording for like 5 minutes.
You just keep staring at Eric
I do.
the entire time.
I know. I feel like I have to turn around, but then I'm not going to be facing the camera.
It's okay. It's okay.
No one's gonna watch it except you,
I mean,
Kevin. Now Kevin's gonna watch this episode.
our last couple video, like we didn't video the last couple episodes at Studio 3. So once we pick up back here is when we started recording it on camera. So there's gonna be like 3 more episodes with no video, and then we've got more video coming in because we started working Kevin's old phone, my old shitty phone, and then we make sure they're all charged up at all times because the batteries go pretty quick. We're still learning.
You gotta get these sponsors to start kicking in some good quality camera.
Well,
Yeah.
some of them only offer a $5 for a shout out.
Yeah.
Or free.
I mean, not even enough for
Or free,
a
with free hot dogs.
The majority of them make us pay them. So, hey,
Well,
Yeah.
Kevin pays in his own special ways, though.
yeah.
It's a barter system.
It is. I will give you
20 bucks.
2
$20 bucks is $20 bucks.
Quid pro quo.
So if people don't remember Dr. Brother Ranger Eric, best friend Eric, Dr. Brother Ranger best friend Eric, was on
Extraordinary.
was on an episode a while back in the beginning, and we recorded. We only had a couple good microphones, and he unfortunately had a little remotes one or whatever, or no, like a wireless,
It was a fake microphone.
a wireless.
It was one of those.
It was one of these guys, but
Yeah.
it wasn't fully charged up because I didn't realize you had to pull the plastic off the bottom of the recharging station.
Yeah.
Again, learning.
Yeah.
Learning.
So it was a really good episode, but
It was.
very, very
Can
bad.
you tell us every
quality.
single thing that you told us then again?
I should have re-listened to
Yeah.
try to remember what I said because now I'm like, did we talk about that?
Well, you can play it now.
No,
Play it now.
nobody heard it anyway, so I can.
Let's hit pause. Let's hit pause and listen to it. Okay.
How about we listen?
And we're back.
How about we listen to it and we go back and review it?
Like a watch party.
Yeah, but it was all digitally tac the
Yeah.
entire time.
Oh,
I do-
So annoying.
I do remember one story, and it reminded me when we were talking about your tobacco and water cigarettes.
Which I found the reference for that, by the way.
Did you find it already?
Yeah.
So what is it?
So, hold on to the story. While the phrase tobacco and water is sometimes used to market cigarettes as natural or additive free, cigarettes contain far more than just tobacco and water, including fillers, flavoring, and additives, many of which are toxic.
Mint.
So it's just a advertising scam.
Water has no toxin.
Mm.
Well, it depends where you got the water from. Flint.
Ohio.
Guatemala.
Guatemala. Mexico.
It's probably bottled water.
Distilled.
Okay, so you had a story.
So when I was a waiter for a semester in, in like a freshman in college, and all of the other waiters, they were older and they were so cool, and they all smoked, and I
Of course.
obviously did not, but I wanted to be cool too, and so on break I'd go out back and they'd be all smoking, and I'd be like, oh, you guys are so cool. And so, so one day I was like, "Fuck it, man! I'm gonna be cool too." And so as I'm driving home, I stop at a 7-Eleven, and I'm like, "I'm just gonna buy a pack of cigarettes." And I walk up to the counter, and the guy says, "Can I help you?" And I'm like, "Pack of Marlboro Reds." And he looks at me and he goes, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Fucking A, I'm sure. I mean, look at me. Yes, Marlboro Reds." And he's like, "Are you really sure Marlboro Reds?"
Cowboy
and now,
killers.
And now I'm thinking in my head, like, why am I getting so much pushback on this? And I'm like, "Yeah, Marlboro Reds." And he grabs them, and he kind of, eyebrows are really high, and he he puts them on the counter, and I pay for them. And I get back in my car, and it was like a 30-minute drive to get back home. And as I'm driving home, I open it up and I grab one and I start smoking it. And maybe like 5 minutes later, that Marlboro Red hits me like I got kicked in the face by a fucking mule. And I had to pull over because like I couldn't control the car
Got all
anymore,
lightheaded.
right?
Yeah.
And I thought in my head, I'm thinking, I think that was a code word for like
The special.
fentanyl infused cigarettes at that 7-Eleven. But
Just that one.
they were just Marlboro Reds,
Just cowboy killer straight up, right?
straight up. And I think this was back when we were like 19, right?
20 years ago.
19 years old. So weighed maybe like $1.50 and.
When
think
ashtray
Kevin
change
was-
could pay for a pack of cigarettes.
That's right. Yeah,
I don't know,
yeah.
Kevin
Back
were
when
you
cigarettes were like $1.50.
Yeah.
In what year?
Well, like when he was 19. Were you born yet?
What year were you born?
No, what year were you born?
86. I'm going to be 39 in a couple weeks.
I was.
It's
It's
public
close.
service.
It's close.
Quick maps.
Yeah. Okay. You were at the time of this story. You were 4 years old.
But
So it's close.
But you had enough secondhand smoke of Marlboro Reds probably back in the days. Yeah, yeah.
All of them. Mixed together. In the basements.
Well,
In the houses.
The early days of smoking, when you still got that buzz, when you smoked a cigarette, and then every once in a while,
You
if there was
did it?
if there was like a gag or whatever for whatever reason, if you didn't smoke for a while and you had a cigarette and you got that little buzz, you're like, oh, hey,
I remember you.
Yeah.
that's why I did. It was that Norm Macdonald did one thing. He was talking about smoking, and he was like, "So yeah, no, when I was young, I started smoking because I thought it looked cool, and what do you know, I did." But yeah, then you just start smoking because you can't stop.
Yeah, because you're chasing that lightheadedness again.
I don't know. You're
It's
not chasing
you're not
anything.
You're just-
That's what heroin users say. You're chasing that high again.
Yeah,
Chasing
you
the
just,
dragon.
you just become addicted to the nicotine.
Yeah. Well, when they were cheap, it was easy. Now they're so expensive. I'm like,
Cigarettes?
oh yeah.
I know.
Like
That was the cheapest one that they had, and
Yeah.
it was $6.
the Lucky Strikes, I think,
Well, that probably wasn't bottled
$5.85.
water then. They didn't
No.
use bottled water in that.
Straight from the ditch.
Yeah,
Ditch water.
it's like rainwater. Just leave it outside overnight, and then
Fill it over.
Yeah,
Spill it
This is
over.
good.
Yeah.
Ah,
that's fun.
now I want
Yeah.
a cigarette.
Dex, you're out of control, man.
I'm sorry. We
Go,
talked about-
go outside and burn one.
No, I can't do that.
Come in here smelling like shit.
Smelling good.
No,
That's the
No.
worst.
I
It's
start,
the worst
I'll come
smell.
back in here to smell like 1980s and 1990s.
last Friday we all got together for Caitlin's little shindig,
Yeah.
and then there was one person that was going outside to smoke and coming back in, and it was
So
just potent.
Yeah.
Potent.
I must not have been paying attention very well.
Well, you never pay attention.
I don't. My situational awareness is very been turned off because I retired.
Retarded.
Retarded.
Day one, basically, right?
Yeah, basically, yeah. Right back to E1 in base training. Don't know what the hell's going on around me. Are you comfortable holding it like that?
Not really.
No?
Not so much.
It looks like you have a special hand.
He's got
It's
one.
one of my
He's
T-Rex.
got one T-Rex,
one of my T-Rex
arms.
I was gonna say we can bring one of the
Poor little guy.
stools over here, but that
Do
really
you want me to hold it for
I
you?
just feel like if I put it on the table, then I have to lean forward.
Actually, it picks up very well.
You
I
think
mean, and
Yeah, well, you said that last time he was on here
Yeah, but
about,
now
about your wireless mic.
well, from
you
our,
can
from our last,
increase the range on
I
it.
can do that too. I can increase the sensitivity. So
Sensitivity.
if you are coming in low to
Oh,
our
he's
ears,
way too
then I
far
can
now. You're way too far. I can't hear you. See?
see. Yeah. Now I think his mic just turned off.
Okay, now I'm talking.
All right.
But
so-
see, now it sounds like I'm in a
Yeah, it
An
sounds
echo
like you're in
chamber.
another
echo
room.
chamber.
Okay, maybe need
to
to
like-
Because it's pretty maxed out.
Well, see, now I'm all self-conscious.
No, don't be. We're here
It's
to
fine.
we're here to relax. out
Oh, you
here.
want to sit here?
I didn't mean
No,
to make
I'll-
fun of your special.
It's okay. I'll do this.
It's my strong hand.
Take my strong hand, child.
So what's been going on, guys? It's been about a week since
It's
you
been-
you had to work last weekend. You could hang out. Do
Yeah.
nothing.
Well, we did. It was Caitlin's birthday last weekend,
Mm-hmm.
and so we did her annual adult birthday party at the brewery because we're good parents.
You're bringing it up right. You're bringing it up right.
Yeah, and I think that's 4 years in a row now.
Yeah.
And then we did. She had her little party at our house. Well, you were there.
I was here.
Yeah, you were my assistant.
Yeah, I was your left-hand man
Yes.
during the Taskmaster.
Have you ever watched Taskmaster? It's a British game show.
But with British celebrities.
Yeah, British comedians. Greg Davies, he's real tall.
Yeah, he's always on 8 Cats.
Yes.
Yes.
But he's like the host. But then he makes these 5 contestants. They do all these, gives them tasks and like funny things, and they do it. So we did our version of it for Caitlin and the girls that came over, and it was pretty.
It was pretty entertaining.
It was pretty entertaining.
It wasn't as physical as the actual show because like the one we watched had a treadmill out, and then they had like a basketball and say, okay, you can use anything you want to keep this basketball on the treadmill for as long as you can, but you can't touch the actual ball. So like these people went back and they got like a bucket, some duct tape, and they were trying to do all these little crazy contraptions to keep the basketball on there. Like I think the one girl kept it on there for like 15 seconds before it
I
rolled off.
think the guy that ended up winning, I don't think you saw it. He grabbed a bucket
Mhm.
and turned it over and just put it over the basketball. And then they turned it on. He just held it there and it was just going. And he's like, "Can you give me a chair?" And then he's like, "Can you give me a book, something to read?" So he's just sitting there.
Like the other ones were doing like weird stuff. Like they were trying to duct tape the bucket to the treadmill.
Oh, that's the funny
Or
thing
they put,
about
like,
the show.
cushions because everybody had a different or way
Yeah.
of doing it.
Everyone thinks of a different. Like I would suck at it because like I my first thing and I think it's really clever and I'd be like, "Ooh, I would do this," and then someone does it and someone else thinks of something that's way better, and that's kind of the funny part. And they're like, "Well, why didn't you think of that?" Like,
Never crossed my mind.
never even crossed my mind.
Yeah.
But we did that, and that was pretty fun. And Caitlin is now in London
London.
currently.
For school?
Yeah, she did a little study abroad thing.
That's nice.
So, and somehow she met Mr. Beast, that YouTuber
Yeah.
guy.
She's
met
there?
him?
I don't know if she met him, but her first picture when she was like, "Hey, I'm here." She's like, "Guess who?" I forgot how she worded it, but she's like, "Guess who I met, or we met," and then she had like 2 candy bars or something, and I guess they're Mr. Beast.
Yeah, he
or
makes
something.
candy bars. He's
Yeah.
like one of the original YouTube guys that made millions of dollars and just
I mean, he
Was it-
gives millions away. Too.
yeah. He was like one of the first guys to like monetize his videos and doing challenges. and
I've
stuff.
never seen one of his videos.
Yeah.
So that
It'll
was-
be like he'll bring a Lamborghini out and invite like 50 people and say, okay, like the last person
touching the
touching the car, or
like old 70s like radio
yeah,
contests.
but then some of them are like physical too.
Mhm.
Like he'll put everybody like up on a box that that shapes. Says, okay, the last person on the box wins $1 million. So they're kicking each other and biting and doing all sorts
I've
of
never
crazy
seen 'em.
shit to stay on the box.
I remember like seeing or reading something when they're like saying like the person that's like making the most making the most money or off of like social media or whatever is Mr. Beast and making like shit ton of millions. So
Yeah.
like I have no fucking clue who this guy is.
Yeah, Klein back in middle school had like a Mr. Beast T-shirt. He was like, "Tell me about it." I'm like, I've never heard of this guy. And then now, as I guess I delved a little bit more into like social media, like I start seeing his little challenges where
Oh yeah,
he
got
puts
that-
people in like a room.
he's
that has,
got a
like,
Prime show now.
yeah, well that and plus like he does like physical challenges, or he just gives hundreds of thousands of dollars away to like one person because he just ran into them and they were nice. Like, here's a fucking lot of cash. And you're like, what?
Do you have to pay taxes on that kind of shit?
Anything over $10,000 that you get.
Even if it's a gift.
Well, I mean, if it wasn't recorded
Yeah.
and like
For
published
likes.
and it was cash, then I mean, really,
It's like tips.
I'm sure he's recording it because
Yeah,
anything
oh,
he
yeah,
gives
it's
away,
tax
he can count
write-off.
Yeah, he's
as a
got
tax write-off.
He's
so-
got to get likes so
Yeah.
he can get some more dollars.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
How does that work though? Like if I made a video of giving away 100 money or whatever, and then I lost it.
Well,
I don't know. So I assume however, it's all advertisers. So if they're like giving away a Lamborghini,
Oh
or
no, tax
whatever-
write-offs.
Right.
Like how do you write it off on your taxes? Like
Charity.
I donated a Lamborghini to somebody. How do you write off
a Lambo,
$300,000?
I'm sure you can't write the whole thing off, but I don't know.
That's why
It's
those
like-
people have financial advisors.
and accountants.
Yeah. Lawyers and
It's 1%ers.
people who know things.
Yeah.
Because SDFU Media LLC is not there yet.
But he
Not
was gonna
yet.
he was gonna be one of the guys that offered
that
to
really
buy
the-
TikTok.
Really?
And
That's
they're
what-
saying all the
No.
Jesus. Yeah, I have no idea.
like China and TikTok, and the U.S. was going to ban TikTok, and Mr. Beast was one of the guys that
I'll
if
buy
they put it up for sale, I'll buy it.
Yeah, it's just insane.
That's crazy-
It's
crazy
insane
money.
how-
Like, I want to know where his standing is with, like, Musk and Bezos and some of the other big wigs. Like, where does Mr. Beast rank with all the top richest folks in the U.S.? Oh, you got the Googleizer.
Don't you do it. He's
Did you-
researching.
Did you really think, because I just let that roll off my tongue, that we already started the LLC?
Yeah. Well, because we talked about it before, and
No,
I was
'cause
like,
sponsorships are just going straight in my pocket.
"Oh, that's fair."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's my tax write-off.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we talk about the 1%ers, you're the 1%.
Who's
And then he's 50, and I'm 49% of the LLC.
Jesus.
Wait, Jesus is the number one money earning.
As of this month,
Jesus.
Jimmy Donaldson, widely known as Mr. Beast, has an estimated net worth of approximately $1 billion.
Okay.
It's crazy.
That's a net worth.
billion.
Just from making silly videos.
Yeah.
And that doesn't, I don't know, that's his net worth, so who knows how much money
And I
he
don't know
actually
how
has.
that money. I don't. So when you're like scrolling on Instagram and you get sucked in to just the, watching video after
Yeah.
video or whatever
Every
for an hour. So when you are they making money off of that? Is it because you're viewing it? It gets like a view and then it
So-
goes towards their.
From what I've gathered on Instagram, once you have 10,000 followers, you're eligible for monetization for that. Now, what does that mean? Do you get ads put in there, or all that other kind of shit put in there too? Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's the amount of subscribers, the likes.
I have no idea.
We're right
Doesn't
there.
make
We're
sense
right
to
there
me.
on the cusp. So I don't know yet. But we're right there on the cusp.
I don't think you know. Not for your definition of cusp.
It's breaking big.
I mean,
baby.
10,000 followers. We're right there. We're right there.
Yeah.
We're,
Okay.
we're almost breaking even with the amount of posts we put and the amount of followers we have on Instagram.
I think it's all related to how many emails you respond to.
Oh gosh,
Fucking Kevin.
when was the last time you checked that?
It's been a while.
He's like, who was supposed to do it?
Since I responded to you the last time,
Since
I responded.
You did.
I,
You did, but that email was like 3.5 months old. So you finally responded. I was like, I don't even remember what
Did you respond professionally?
Probably.
Or,
I think I probably called
you-
Dex a dick or something.
I thought it was gonna be thank you for emailing.
reaching out to
Yeah.
STFU Media LLC's
Yeah.
podcast.
Well, the email was there before the Instagram was there.
Well, yeah, the second email account,
Yeah.
because I still have the first email account attached to my phone. And we only received a couple hundred emails there, which I
Oh.
responded to
Daily.
daily. But then when you changed it because you wanted something more fluid, for our email address.
I don't remember what it was the first time.
STFU, no one's listening anyways.
No, it was way too fucking long.
Yeah, it was way too long,
'Cause
right?
now it flows so much better.
I know, right?
What is it?
LLC.
Yeah, I don't even.
Text Kevin, Tim.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean,
You can still and if you want, there you go. You can email us.
You can
You
email
can also
Kevin.
email us at the one I created for SYSD podcast
Wait, write that down first so you can make sure you relay it.
at Gmail.
SY.
SYSD podcast at gmail.com.
Shut your
Shut your
shit,
shit,
dick.
That was another phase we were trying to figure out.
We're gonna change it.
I think when the ladies decide to do the podcast, that can be theirs. Shut your
Oh,
shit, Dick.
that would be good.
And then we'll shut the fuck up.
Oh, I would listen to that podcast. Those three.
Wait, I can't remember which microphone is Kevin's. I think it's that. It must be 2. Do a microphone check real quick.
Microphone check 1 2. What is this?
Test.
Okay, you're good. So we'll just mute that one out so when it comes in it doesn't bang around. He likes to touch
We
things.
don't have to talk about it.
I do, because if I don't talk about it out loud, I forget what I'm doing.
Okay,
It's like a verbal reminder of why you're moving.
that's okay.
I've had to do. So in the last 2 weeks, one day I forgot my shirt and pants going to work. So
Like your alternate shirt and pants.
like my dress shirt and my pants. 'Cause
You were
I go in gym clothes,
Okay.
and then I go to take a shower and then realize that I didn't bring any clothes. The next week I forgot my ID card, so I
So you
can't
couldn't get in.
I can't get in. I
Yeah.
can't use my computer. I can't do anything. I have to go home and go back and get it. And that's when some curse words come out.
Oh yeah,
Because after driving 30 minutes in and realizing you
And
have
then
to drive
going-
30 minutes back, mother.
yeah.
You can't pull. I guess you can't pull the. You know who I am.
Come
But
on, come on, Bill.
because
You see me out
our
here every day.
computer, our computer doesn't work without your ID
Yeah.
card.
You need everything.
Like so, you have it
Yeah.
like plugs into your
Access to the
computer.
doors sometimes. Like it's everything.
Forgot my shoes.
Same day?
No, different day. And then what have I forgot something this week too. I mean, so now it's like you
You have to
said,
talk it out.
I have to I have to tell myself, yes, I have put my wallet in my pocket. I have put my computer into my bag.
Is it okay yet? Can we do it?
Yeah, are you ready?
Yeah, are we doing shots?
No,
Okay.
that's sipping,
That's
buddy.
That's
That's good
sip and
stuff.
drink.
Well, yeah.
You want one?
You need some ice. Well, I mean, you don't need.
We can wait. We can wait during the break. After the break, before that. Unless you want.
just do like a little lemon twist.
We're trying to do a
But it's-
podcast.
But we don't
It's-
have. We don't
it's-
have lemons to do twists.
No, oh,
I cut it and it was.
It's not good.
not good.
That's
I
not
should
good.
have brought one.
That's fine.
But yeah, I'm the same way. Like even at work, like I have to talk out what I'm doing as a verbal reminder that hey, I am connecting this to the blah blah blah. And then you have to almost
Sing
sing
to a
song.
song.
You almost have to sing song. Like even today when I was upstairs, I was making a cauliflower puree, and I had to talk out what I'm doing so I don't like turn away from the stove and then forget what the fuck I was doing.
Did you say cauliflower puree?
Yes, sir, I did. Yeah. I like to surprise Mooty every once in a while with some culinary treats. But I'm not a chef, and I used real milk and not heavy cream or sour cream, says the chef as he was correcting me why it was so thin, if you will.
The chef who loves his job.
So much.
It only gets better, right?
That'll be the title of your autobiography. It would be The Chef Who Hates to Cook. Something like that.
It's fair.
Well, you like to cook.
Just not for other people.
Just found out yesterday that I have breakfast and lunch, Monday and Tuesday, both for 200 people,
Okay.
on top of the other shit that I have to do.
Yeah.
And I just found out today that I have an off-site catering event for breakfast, snack, lunch, snack for 130 people down the road.
Is this, do you get a pat on the
And
butt
how
for
do I
this,
how do
or-
I do this? I don't know. It's magic.
Ham and cheese.
It's just food.
Ham and cheese
It's just-
sandwiches.
Everybody's going raw vegan these days.
Yeah,
Just throw a bunch of broccoli and carrots out.
I'd be so much easier.
You should do that. Do that one of the menus. It'd be like, you're like, where are we?
Raw vegan.
Just like they are like, maybe we should have Maybe we should have the other guy do the next one.
All natural.
We did when we went to
No pesticides. No
the
flavoring.
ice cream convention this year. They did, they had lunches and they were like, kind of buffet style. It was at, convention center, so that, like three big things of
Hot chocolate.
of food, yeah.
The
you
hog
know,
Filled it
like,
up for you. I already filled it up
And
for you.
and the first one,
The hog trough, right?
yeah, or whatever, but
I was thinking-
salads, pasta,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and the first lunch was that they did it had like salad, had a bunch of pasta, had like chicken and some other type of meat, and so it had options.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know if it was the next day or whatever, same thing. And everyone went there. There was no meat. There was no protein or whatever. So it was all like, it was like a vegetarian spread, but for the whole thing. So like everyone that was in line, like when I was there, it was kind of like looking, going, wait, what? Because it was like, I don't know. It was
They
like,
had their plate in hand. They're
yeah, it was like
going,
squash or like I don't know, but everyone was like where's the meat? Like what the fuck is going on here? Like, and so
Excuse me, sir.
everyone's
Excuse me,
plates
sir.
were very very small and not a lot of food was et. So I was thinking, do it that way. Just thinking of, wait, who did the last one? Kevin? Yeah, can we not get Kevin again?
Yeah, he must be having a hard time going through like a lifestyle change, and he doesn't want other people eating what we have on our dietary needs.
Yeah.
It's just an option.
Yeah.
Just throwing it out there.
I appreciate that option. Thank you.
Apple slices, broccoli, and carrots. That's everybody needs.
I like raw carrots. I don't like cooked
Well, that's
carrots.
what I'm saying. Just raw carrots. No salt, no ranch for dipping. That's just what they get.
If
Raw vegan.
they're like a good carrot, then they're good. But if they're like just big ass ones that are like this big and
With still the dirt on them. That's what you do. Raw vegan. No washing it off because there's chemicals in the water. Dirt and all. That's what you get.
we just watched. I thought we just watched something where the would-be boyfriend was like super like granola crunchy, and he just ate basically like what you were talking
Just
about.
pulled it off the ground and wiped it off. And
Just yeah, basically like I don't know. That's all I have.
Have you seen those videos of like the street vendors in foreign countries? Like when you're walking down the street and these guys are just either sitting on the ground or at a like a table, and they've got they're just making shit with.
San Francisco.
I have no idea,
New
but
York
like
City.
like just hands touching everything and
Yeah.
stuff. Everything's touching everything, and
Yeah.
I mean, it looks so disgusting.
Foreign countries really don't. Well, those kind of foreign countries really don't have food safety inspectors coming by to check in on them.
I don't know.
I mean, I've seen it in South America, Korea, the Middle East. They just don't care. Hands on.
What was the
board.
second one you said?
South America?
No, after that.
Oh, Korea-san.
Oh, Korea.
Both?
Oh,
You've been to both?
감사합니다.
I've been to all of them. Chamnyo.
You've been to both of the Koreans?
I've only been to South Korea.
Oh.
North Korea seems like they might be a little more strict.
Oh.
So I didn't like it.
That would have been another
I
story.
don't think they
You
eat up
could-
there.
I don't think they're allowed to. You have to be good with the Kim Jong regime to eat.
Really? Don't even give them the rice.
No, we'll have to work for the rice. So they get a couple grains a day. That's why they're all thin.
Well, they are all thin.
He seems pretty hefty.
It does seem-
Well,
He
he went
seems
to
like he's
private.
eating
Well,
well.
he's easy to okay.
He went to private school in Switzerland, so he sort of lived the opulent life for a while.
I don't understand.
Nobody understands.
No.
It's simulation.
Think of a very thin, in shape world leader.
The dude in Canada. I mean, he's not thin, but
Obama.
He's soy.
Obama.
He's
okay.
soy thin.
Trudeau and
But was,
Yeah,
but was Obama
yeah.
fit? Like
Huh?
he was thin.
he could play basketball.
Yeah, I know.
He
He
would
was
come to Fort McNair and play basketball in the little gym there
back
against the old guard guys.
in his early days. He liked them menthol
that's cool.
cigarettes.
He not even in the old days.
Well, right in the beginning of his presidency, he was still smoking.
I thought you smoked Marlboro Lights.
I thought-
Yeah, I think
That was me.
I think you're right.
I think it was menthol.
Maybe
I think
Marlboro Menthol.
I think you're confusing. I think you're confusing him for me.
Yeah, you don't know about like
But I
they
mean-
look a lot alike.
I think even old W, like he was a big bicyclist too, wasn't he?
Grandpa Joe
But
took
they're
a
still-
bike ride or
Yeah,
two.
he took a bicycle
He
fall.
took a tumble.
I remember W was always like
He's a-
big into like
he was a
road biking and
gymnast.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Biden
yeah,
was
I
a
guess so. I
gymnast.
mean, he wasn't.
But I'm trying to
Yeah,
think
like
of
the
other
dude.
like world leaders like
I mean, most of them are
hefty.
hefty.
They eat good.
They
King, what's his name?
King Arthur.
Trump.
No,
George.
King George. George Strait.
No,
Arthur.
is it King George?
Oh.
What are you?
England.
King of England.
Charles. Yeah, King Charles is thin. I don't know if he's very athletic anymore. But he's also like 70. I think he's like 77 or something like that.
Well, if you're sitting behind a
I'm still-
desk
I'm still
signing
thinking-
an
I'm trying to think
executive
all the
orders
leaders
all
I know.
day, you're gonna put on a few pounds.
Right?
So this
That's good topic.
this
I gotta
this reminds me. We were gonna start kind of a new thing on the podcast, and it was going to be like each episode we do like a topic, and that my comment reminded me of it would be like kind of like dumbass of the week.
Oh yeah.
But it was kind of along the lines of like things that happen in your life recently. Probably should have brought this to you earlier so you could think about it.
No thinking. Off the cuff.
But
I've got one.
I've got a couple. I don't remember if I already talked about them on the podcast or not. But it just made me think. And so one of them was I was pulling out of our street on Old Bridge, taking a right, and so I was taking a right, and the light was red, and there was a car that was going to turn left.
You did talk about this one.
And on the podcast?
Yes.
Okay.
But no, keep going. Keep going. I want to stop.
I
you
don't
from starting.
recall.
Because I know I told you a couple of them when we were talking about them. But anyways, the light was red, and I was turning right, so I was thinking about going, but then the car that was at the red light, for whatever reason,
Fat kids gotta eat.
just started going,
World leader.
just started driving, and the light was red.
Yeah.
And I'm in the right lane, and I started honking my horn because I was like, what the fuck? Because there's another car coming, and it was just about to just T-bone this person that was probably on their phone, and just was like, oh, guess it's time for me to go.
Whoop.
And I was like,
Haven't you
oh.
ever done that before? Like where you come up to a red light,
Oh.
but in your mind you think it's like a stop sign, and like you stop, and then you go, and you're like, oh,
No,
No, I have
You've
not.
never done that
I haven't
before?
had that
No.
happen to me yet. Are you saying it's coming?
I mean, I haven't done it lately, but I've done it a couple times where
I-
you're just your brain is so focused on something else, and you know you come to a stop, but boy, like you got too many things going on, and you don't register. Oh, I'm stopped for a stoplight. You just like stop, thinking it was a stop sign, and then go. And thank God, like nobody was coming the other way. You're like, holy shit! I just went right through a red light.
Oh, was that more on like a city street, or was that like kind of like in the rural backwoods areas? What a stoplight?
More city.
At least he stopped.
He did. Well, yeah, not just rolled through.
I blew a red light the other morning.
You're the problem.
Well, like what you were saying, I was driving to work and I just got off one red light. And I was going, and I wasn't. I mean, I was paying attention. I wasn't. 4:30 in the morning. Nobody to talk to. And I just fucking
Yourself.
right through. I'm like, fuck.
I mean, the good thing is here, nobody gets pulled over for running red lights around here.
So it was like red.
Like
Yeah.
long red.
It was red, and
It
nobody
hadn't-
else was there.
It hadn't been green for a while. Is what
No.
he's saying.
Oh,
You know, when you're you're just like
Optional. Was an option for that.
cruising along,
Suggestion.
and I don't know. It's usually when you're
That's one.
coming home from work, so you're like tired or whatever, and you're kind of zoned out, and then you kind of just look around and realize that you're a lot further or closer to home than you realized. And I know I've done this before where I've just kind of like zoned out, and then I kind of looked around, and I would look in the rearview mirror to double check that I didn't just run a red light, because I was thinking about something else and just like whatever. And I'm like, I see a car that's coming behind me. I'm like, oh, okay, good. Like,
Then the lights turn on.
yeah. But yeah, no, I've done that before. I was like, oh shit, did I just run it? Just because I wasn't, you're paying attention, but you're not. You're like in another.
Your
Another
mind's
zone.
preoccupied.
Have you ever been in the shower, taking a shower, like a long hot shower?
We did talk about that.
Right. Have you ever been in the shower for so long?
By yourself? Okay.
Yeah.
Or with somebody.
Forget about it.
Yeah, that's just this is a solo mission.
But what if you were in the shower for a long time with somebody else?
Okay, that's a whole nother scenario.
It may apply.
This
It
is
may
not-
apply.
This is not my question.
Okay. Well,
Have
maybe
you ever
Eric and I can
been
answer.
standing in the shower so long, just kind of again zoning out, just standing there, just letting the hot water hit, and then that you've been standing there so long that you don't remember if you like soaped up or
Washed your hair.
shampooed.
No.
No.
No,
No.
How long was your shower?
I did that the other day.
Wait, we do have video now. You can actually show us how you adjust.
It's just hitting right here, and I'm like, and then if I just little click. Yeah, now I stand there, and then I was like, did I soap up or do anything yet? I'm like, I don't think I did. So I might have done it twice. So it was just me. You guys have never done that?
My showers are maybe 5 minutes long.
Oh my god.
I'm not in there because I think I told you too. Like Muti's the same way. When she's in the shower, she just sits there for like seems like forever, just standing there. I'm like, "Are you done?" She's like, "I haven't even started doing anything yet." Like, what are you doing? You just got the hot water, like to the point where like hot water streaks have made her skin just red.
What does she have looked forward to getting out of the shower, Dex?
Probably nothing.
Jesus.
I mean, not this. She's dreading getting out because she's got to face me.
Exactly. It's just a little.
She's gonna get poked
It's
and
just
prodded.
a little alone time.
Oh, do you think I leave her alone when she's in there?
Oh my god. What is it?
There's no sense.
See them?
Let me see them titties.
That's hair, Spencer.
Exactly.
Yeah, not when you're married. We've talked about this.
Sir, that is my property.
All right. So you had a jackass moment, dumbass moment,
Well,
or dumbass sighting.
kind of.
A
Dumbass sighting is better. Although I was going to say that I have sat on the toilet long enough that my feet went numb.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
So I'm coming back from work. This is just last week.
entire leg, like both legs.
And then you can't walk anymore.
You can't,
right?
right?
You
Feet
can't
are
feel your feet.
feet are pins and needles,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you're just like, nope, I
Yeah.
can't stand up.
Yeah.
Let's start doing legs extensions just to kind of get blood flow.
So I'm coming home from work, and like a lot of the faculty and students are leaving at the same time. And if you do that out of Fort McNair, like it gets all backed up. And so there's a second way you can go, like over by Nats Stadium, to kind of avoid some of those stoplights. And so I do that, and I'm coming down like the main road, and out of the corner of my eye, I see this lady just off the road. I mean, it's still a decent part of town,
Mm-hmm.
right in front of a apartment complex, but just basically on the side of the road. And she's facing the road, but she's kind of in a squat.
Like a kimchi squat?
Well, not that much, just kind of a knees bent,
Okay.
kind of squatting a little bit. And I'm driving, and I kind of see that, but you're still driving, so you don't. And you're like, well, that did not compute. So you look again, and I look, and her Her pants are at her ankles,
Oh, trow down.
trow down, and she is doing some business right there on the side of the road.
Was she a homeless lady?
No,
Oh.
but I mean, she did not look like a homeless lady. She might have been a little,
Disheveled?
just maybe not all there.
Oh, mentally. Okay.
Maybe, I'm guessing, because you don't generally take a shit on the side of the road in Washington, D.C.
Extenuating circumstances.
So I drive by and I do the double take and I'm like, what? And right as I look over there, because she's looking at all the cars and she's like making eye contact with people that drive by. And I'm kind of like looking at her. She looks at me, and as she looks at me, she reaches
No,
behind her.
no.
Keep going. I'm excited.
and does a big wipe. And I'm worried that she's going to pick up something and throw it at my car. So I
Hoofling?
slam on the gas. And I make it up to the stoplight, but I'm fumbling for my phone because I'm trying to, I want video evidence.
Because
And
it
then the light
didn't
turns
happen
on.
if there's no video, right? Or no
Oh
picture.
my God. It didn't help that she looked like she was maybe 5'2" and weighed about 300 pounds.
Nice.
But that's just not something you see every day,
That?
right?
No,
No.
I mean, when you
I'm
go
kind
into
of
the city,
surprised that the fat fuck could squat.
I mean, it wasn't a full squat. It wasn't
A
like
hover.
just bent
it
knees.
was kind of a bent knee.
Or maybe she just was that round and short.
I'm scarred. I'm scarred.
Yeah, I mean, you get to see a lot of
You seen
funny
some
things
shit.
in cities.
Literally.
Hang on, Timmy. You're about to see some shit.
Ah.
Good times.
Gross.
Good times.
I mean, it's almost when you said she was looking at everybody, it's like when you watch your dog poop in the yard, they always have to have eye contact with you.
That's protection.
I know, so maybe she was making
You
sure.
got me, right? You got me.
If anything happens, sir, you're going to get out of your car and help me?
Sir!
No.
Sir! Sir, come here!
You! I see you!
Shake.
Hold my hand so I can bend over and wipe real quick.
It's not okay.
Oh, that's not okay.
I mean, but that's a non-driving dumbass of the week. Or dumbassery of the week.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like. I had another one, but it's not even. I can't. It's not even worth talking about.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. Like, I was in the city last Friday because I had to go do my annual VA checkup and stuff like that. So I thought I was going to see some good stuff because the GPS loves to take you through really interesting areas of town sometimes. And
It's a good thing you're doing that now because they're getting rid of like.
a lot of the VA stuff. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, now
was-
I got my appointment.
I was
to
gonna
go
say
to
something.
Belvoir. You didn't want to get political.
Yeah.
Thursday. But yeah, I was kind of disappointed that I didn't get to see anything good while I was driving through some of the back roads through the city this year. I don't have anything.
That's a good story.
I mean, no, it's like I thought I was super pumped up, like hearing that kind of story. I was like, yeah, I was down in the city. I didn't see anything good. Like everybody was acting normal, which is weird in itself.
So that means there's something shady going on somewhere.
I like it. Fear. We should all live in fear. Kevin.
Every day's filled with a bunch of dumbasses, so they all just blend together. I don't got anything. I'm so
You
just,
can blend 14 stories together into one of you.
No, I'm just so fucking tired. I'm just exhausted.
When you quitting?
I don't know.
When can you quit?
I don't know. I mean, I can quit anytime.
Yeah?
I can. Like,
Have you been actively searching for other jobs?
I've been looking, and I got a couple friends that work for different companies I've been talking to, so I don't know.
Anything closer?
Mm-mm.
No.
I'm still crunching the numbers, bro.
I don't
I don't know.
know.
For another slinger?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can work with Soph one day. You and Soph on the line.
Work with her.
The custard chef.
What I've prepared for you today, sir, is
Hot dogs.
Today,
Hot
some
dog.
hot dogs
I do
and
love-
custard.
I do love some hot dogs.
chopped up hot dogs in your vanilla custard.
Today we need some French fries to dip into the custard.
Ooh. That's a good sound.
Salted
Like a
Frosties.
Wendy's Frosties.
Frosties.
Oh, yeah. That is good. So, that's a good first episode. So I think we should wrap this one. Who's our sponsor again there, Timmy?
Bubba's chumping flump. Bubba's pump and chumps.
Yeah.
Bubba's pump and
We're not getting any money from them now.
Well, I told you
This
Kevin-
is the one
Kevin-
that. this
Oh,
Kevin
we
Deck
paid
paid.
them. That's right. We paid
Kevin
them.
paid them.
Bubba's pump and munch.
Punch and munch.
Thank you again, Bubba's pump and munch.
Yeah, so go out there, visit them for some cheap gas and some questionable food. You want to sign us off there, Aaron?
No.
Yes.
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 Yes, I do. Hey, it was a great welcome back episode.
Yes.
Thank you for listening. Check out these fantastic guys on all the social media you can find. Instagram, Facebook, Mr. Beast, whatever it takes.
Hey,
The YouTube.
Like, subscribe, mash that like button.
Mash it.
Mash it.
doctor.
If you look at the video, you can point it right. It's right.
It's right there.
Doctor.
And we'll put it in the comments. And don't forget to email, because this guy right here will probably get to it in like 2 or 3 months
Yes.
Yeah.
Should
ish.
probably give a physical address too. It might get there. Might get read.
Snail mail. Snail mail just next time.
Uh,
All
He
right.
probably checks that more than he does the email.
Checks that
Like, oh, I got a letter.
All right. Thanks again for listening, everybody. We'll catch you next time.
Bye, everybody. Love you.
you need to give me a bowl so I don't make all the crinkling noise.
Why you fat?
I don't know. I'm fucking hungry. I went running after work.
You don't know how to be?
What?
You say you don't know how to be fat?
I said I don't know.
thought
I
of-
went running
thought of
after work.
something.
No, I can't hear you.
That I should have brought up before we started. Whenever I don't have a podcast to listen to for you guys, I listen to Daniel Tosh.
Mm.
And
No, the
he,
Florida boy, by the way. Oh, Kevin, can you hit stop on the video?
Nope.
Making her guess to it.
Uh huh. He's closer.
Kevin,